It's Wednesday and my sample of the day, the review that I'm going to be doing is on Guerlain Le Petit Robe Noir Black Perfecto. So I was given this sample from the lovely sales assistant in House of Fraser Bluewater, Layla at Guerlain. This is Le Petit Robe Noir Black Perfecto. Doesn't give you all the notes. It says it reveals a fragrance trail that is more rock than ever. Embroidered with leathery notes, it brings out every side of rose. So that sounds quite interesting. I did have a little sniff yesterday and I was pleasantly surprised. Not anywhere near as sweet as I was expecting, as Le Petit Robe Noir fragrances generally are quite sweet. Just a touch too sweet for my normal taste. So I'll be wearing that one today and I'll let you know how it goes and what I think of it. Just thought I would add, I've literally just sprayed it. 3 sprays to my neck and 1 on one wrist, and it's run out. So it obviously wasn't a full sample, but never mind, that's definitely enough still to get an idea. And on initial spray, I would say it reminds me of something a lot more exotic. It feels like there may even be a touch of oud in there, but not in a bad way, because I don't really get on with oud. It's probably the leather. I think you can smell the leather almost immediately. Also smells like there's something giving it a really more exotic touch, like maybe saffron or something like that. It's a very deep smell straight away. It's not your usual kind of fresh and sweet designer fragrance like the original Le Petit Robe Noir, which is instantly very sweet and a bit fresh. This one's definitely not giving off fresh vibes. Not that it's unfresh, but it's not a fresh fragrance to start with anyway. Definitely smelling a bit of sweetness. I think that's the rose. It does remind me a little bit actually of Stella McCartney's Rose Absolute. Not quite as rosy, but it is in that kind of ballpark. So that's where I'm going to leave it for now. I'll come back to you shortly. So final update on Black Perfecto. I've worn it all day at work. I did only have the 2 sprays because it ran out, but I've been able to give it a good idea. Oh God, here comes a cat. Oh sweetie. I've been able to get a good idea of what I think of it. It starts off a little bit fresher than how it ends up. Oh, she's so naughty. It starts off a little bit fresher. It definitely smells of sort of red berries, black currant, and there's a sweetness to it, a suede-like feel. It smells like there might be saffron in there. And then it gets really dusty. So it's almost like if you imagine a layer of suede but covered in dust in a dusty room. Feels a bit like that, but also with the sweetness and the red fruitiness coming through at the same time. It just slowly changes on your skin, so there's no major jumps. How it starts off is reminiscent to how it ends up, but it is just more suedey. It's very dark, very mysterious fragrance, not something that I imagine young girls would love. It's not your average everyday fruity floral, far from it. It's much more sophisticated, grown up, as I say, mysterious. It's the kind of fragrance I would say is really only for a night out. It's not mega strong, but as I say, I only had the 2 little sprays, so I'm sure if you spray hard, you'll probably get a much stronger performance. So basically, really, that is what I get. It's kind of dusty, fruity, suedey, slightly sweet. It is not a mega sweet like the original or the Intense, which is ridiculously tooth-achingly sweet. This is the less sweet of any of the flankers I've tried so far. I like it quite a lot. I don't think I'm going to buy a bottle though, only because I'm really fussy and I don't want to own fragrances I'm not going to reach for too much. But overall, it is definitely a thumbs up for Black Perfecto. If you're looking for something a little bit different from all the other fruity florals out there, and the bonus of Black Perfecto is you're not going to smell like anyone else. It does have that slightly unique feel about it. There's no danger if you were to go out wearing it on a date, first date. There's no danger really that the person you meet is going to recognise it on you as something that his ex or sister or whatever would wear. So I think for that they have done a unique release, and it's getting a thumbs up from me. And Sweetie couldn't care less. I'll get her away from those flowers because I think they're poisonous to cats. Anyway, that is all. Thank you for watching and listening.